Assalamu alaikum. I said, Assalamu alaikum. So who was born in South London? Oh, no one's brave now. Hi, my name is Mohammed Nasir Nabil Abdul Rashidi Muslim of Nature. That's right, Mohammed Nasir Nabil Abdul Rashidi Muslim of Nature. In English, that means Joe. Yes, I'm very Nigerian. I come from the Islamic regions of Nigeria. Yeah, somebody knows, goodness. Yes, I come from the Islamic regions of Nigeria, and you know, we're very popular for, we have Sharia law there, you see. Now, if anyone's in the audience and doesn't know what Sharia law is, that basically means we give very hostile punishments to crime. Which means we're not very popular with the rest of Nigeria because we know what they're popular for. I can say that because I'm Nigerian. Because basically, it's true, go Beckham and say that, you might get punched. See, where I'm from in Nigeria, if you steal and it's something you don't need, they cut off your right hand. So we don't have reoffenders. We have lots of left-handers. All I'm saying is don't jack a phone in Nigeria unless it has hands-free, because you'll be needing it. You know, you guys have, here what do they have? They have 6 months of playing PlayStation in prison and then probation. With us, it's no probation, no PlayStation, just amputation, just... You know, and in Nigeria, we don't have overcrowded prisons. No, we just have lots of handicapped parking spaces. And in Nigeria, North Nigeria, like when we have a job interview, nobody even does a criminal background check. They're just like, if you want the job, raise your hand. This always happens, man. I swear it out. It's always happens. Hey, naya. And then you think she'd ignore it, but no. Now, he said, Sidet hai, skawar. Starts to spit his game in it, he steps his game up, like, ay wala lo. MashaAllah, wallahi, wa kuru badan tahi, wallahi, wa. What? Surprised that Jarir is speaking Somali, eh? That's right, I said it. See? Now you can't call us that name no more. We closed. You ain't safe no more. If you're in Beckham, don't say that word. Call us in Angelic faces instead. Just joking. But you know what, yeah, I think we really need to rep our cultures. We have to try hard to make our culture felt in the country. And we're not going to stop until McDonald's starts selling Enjeras. That's right. You know what I mean? Can I have a McJera, please? Extra dollars. Can you supersize me, please? And then you'd have the little advert. McDonald's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, wajala hai. Hey man, how you doing? I'm not gonna talk about you now. I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood today, that's all. But yeah, I mean before, Somalians used to scare me because you guys have this shop called the XAAWALADA. I thought, rah, maybe it's just in London. I went to Holland, I seen Somalians in Holland. And the same thing, XAAWALA. What the hell is that? I did not know about the Hawalad. Is it me? Or when you step into a Hawalad, yeah, are there always like 20 guys at the till? And none of them knows what the hell you're talking about. And some of them took 2 buses to get there, to come there and not talk to the guy. They come and they're on the phone to Somalia. And then they're eating this really funny vegetable. What's it called? And his wife's always in the corner selling some clothes. That's the complete hawala. Complete hawala. But you know what? We're not too different. We're all the same. The only thing that divides us is our language. Like, for example, do you have those relatives that you have to call uncle? The ones that always seem to appear when you're doing something dumb. I mean, you could just, you know, the one day that something happens, you always have that uncle that doesn't know your name. Subhanallah, stuff. Remember, I have this uncle, he's really religious, yeah? And like, he's always, you know, no matter how good you are, he's always there to catch me doing something wrong. The other day, he added me as a friend on Facebook. I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm chatting on Facebook. He sends me a message, why aren't you praying Fajr? I type back, why aren't you praying Fajr? Be right back. I was in the mosque the other day, and someone saw me like making dhikr with my beads. He was like, astaghfirullah, that's wrong. It's not sunnah. The Prophet Muhammad didn't used to do it. Put the dhikr beads away. I respect that. I was like, okay, uncle, I put them away. Later, I was walking out, I saw him in his car, I stopped him. I pulled him out of his car, I took his car keys. He said, what are you doing? I said, you're driving a car. That's not sunnah. The Prophet had a camel. I suggest you start walking to the nearest pet shop. And I'm going to have to ask for your Nikes, because he didn't wear Nikes. It's not sunnah. Wow. Now, the credit crunch, yeah? How many of you are affected by the credit crunch? Boy, the credit crunch is bad in my bits, you know. It's terrible. The other day, I got robbed in South London. It's not funny. How dare you laugh at me? I was terrified. These 4 guys come up to me. Yeah? And like, I know, okay, being robbed by 4 people isn't special, but I'll tell you how I know they were credit crunchy. There was 4 of them, but they only had 1 knife. They come up to me suddenly like, yo, blood! You know those guys that when they walk, their arms don't swing, but when they stop, they swing? What are you looking at them? Yo, blood, swear down, man, I'll shank you, you know. Man's on this thing, you know, fam. Oh my days, blood. But they were organized because they were passing the knife to each other to talk. Like, does anyone else have anything to say? Yes, over to you. Yes, like my colleague will say, blood. Man will shank you. Now, the last guy that got the knife was a bit, because he got the knife, he was like, oh my God. You are gonna give me your money right now, okay? This was like, oh man, you're always messing up the robbery. Be quiet, I told you, only the knife holder may talk, okay? Talk to the hand. Man, you know that I ran while they were arguing. People say I've been in this country for 2 years, 3 years now. People say I speak English really well for someone who hasn't been around for that long. But the joke is, since I come to this country, my English has become worse. Come on, you've all been to parts of London. You been walking up, do you remember when a bear was just an animal? Now it's any number above 5. I was in court, some guy was like, so, Jerome, tell us, how many people beat you up? I saw 1, 2, brother, I saw bear man, you know. There was bear man in the place. People, I have advice for you, you know. Try not to take dunya too seriously. Because, you know what, no matter how much you like something, or how much you enjoy, even if it's food, it always comes to an end. And sometimes, you know, we don't get a warning for the endings, you know? You never know when something you really, really like is about to end. Do you guys understand? Any questions?